What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my crypto journey. My name is Rodney. Do me a favor, clickety-clack that like button, push us up in the old algorithm, and we have some huge and exciting news for cryptocurrency and more specifically Cardano and Cardano holders. Check this out. So Charles Hoskinson says he just received a formal invitation to speak before the U.S. House of Representatives Committee on Agriculture about blockchain and cryptocurrencies. It will be live June 23rd at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if anyone wants to watch it over on YouTube. And if you guys want me to live stream that here, let me know in the comments down below. I don't make a ton of Cardano videos, but I'm pretty clear about the fact that I do invest in the Cardano and dollar cost average regularly because I believe it has a huge future in the cryptocurrency world. Obviously it does, right? I think it's one of the bigger competitors to Ethereum. Now, people may ask, like, what's the deal with, the Committee on Agriculture? But it's not really like agriculture, right? It has a lot to do with a lot of different things. Now, this is a huge deal. I think that getting a person like Charles Hoskinson in front of a U.S. Representatives Committee is a big deal to speak on the blockchain and cryptocurrencies. You have to understand something. When we saw, Coinbase and different cryptocurrency representatives speak to Congress recently, right, the last like 6-7 months, it just seems like there's a huge knowledge gap when it comes to the U.S. government and cryptocurrency. And that's what the executive order that was passed was really about, like really understanding cryptocurrency, delving deep into some of these exchanges. And I know a lot of people don't like regulation, guys, but with things like Celsius and maybe UST depegging and wrecking a lot of people, like that's a real big deal. And we have to handle those things so people feel comfortable investing in the cryptocurrency, knowing that they're not going to get wrecked. And if they do get wrecked, having some sort of insurance. So I don't think regulation is such a bad thing, especially if it doesn't go overboard. But let's read this article so you guys can exactly understand what this committee actually is. Cardano founder invited to talk crypto and blockchain in front of U.S. Congress Committee on Agriculture. So the founder of Input Output Global and Cardano Network, Charles Hoskinson, has tweeted that an official invitation had arrived for him to speak about blockchain and cryptocurrencies in front of the U.S. House of Representatives Committee on Agriculture. The Agriculture Committee was founded back in 1820 in relation to farming, and these days, among other duties, what it does is oversee commodities, since most of them historically came from the agricultural sphere, things that were grown in large amounts and then sold, right? Like food, like obviously, right? In 1974, the CFTC was set up in the US, the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, in order to provide regulation to commodities future trade. The newly created CFTC made the existence of the Department of Agriculture's Commodity Exchange Authority unnecessary, right? So therefore, now the Agriculture Committee has authorized the CFTC to regulate the commodity futures trading sphere. So that's the importance of this, right? So Bitcoin and Ethereum have been identified as commodities in recent years, as Senators Kirsten Gillibrand and Cynthia Lummis have been suggested that they remain so in their recently proposed bill. However, other digital currencies may either be treated as securities or ancillary assets, such as ADA and SOL, right? And that's a big thing with the SEC and XRP and different things, right? Like the ICO of Binance, right? The whole securities thing. So the event with Cardano's Charles Hoskinson will take place next week on June 23rd and will be broadcast live on YouTube for everyone interested to watch. So that's a big deal, right? Getting that real kind of a transparency on whether or not Cardano is a security or a commodity. So very interesting and big bullish news, in my opinion, for Cardano. Now, if we check out the price of Cardano, it is up 0.11%, which is really nothing. But I wonder if there's going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. Now, this thing is in 5 days or 6 days. And again, let me know if you want me to live stream that. I might do it if enough people want me to. But this could be some bullish news for Cardano in the short term. Now, obviously, the entire cryptocurrency market right now is taken aback, right? I mean, with the inflation numbers coming out and then the interest rates, rising, there's just not a lot of extra money for people to spend with gas prices, cost of living, food prices. There's not a lot of extra money for people to spend on risky assets. And although you and I are in cryptocurrency and we don't see these really as risky assets, which they should be treated as such, right? Super volatile, right? I mean, this thing, super volatile, right? There's just not enough money for the rest of the world to want to ape into cryptocurrency right now, right? A lot of people don't like the fact that the US US economy and things that happen in the US dictate a lot what goes on in the world. But that's just the fact, right? The dollar rules the world right now, right? And so with that being said, if our economy's in turmoil, if people can't spend money on risky assets like cryptocurrency, I don't think we're going to be pumping anytime soon. But this could see a little bit of a pump and dump off the buy the rumor, sell the news. But long term, I'm super bullish on Cardano. You look at it, the top 10 right now, it looks like Cardano is around number 7. And I think this has a bright future in the space. And I think that it's one of Ethereum's biggest competitors. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. How do you feel about this news? I'm interested to hear your opinion. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.